name is Chelsea from Teaching in Pearls, and welcome to a week in life of a teacher. So, coming at you from my new classroom lighting, I talked to a bunch of you over the weekend on my Instagram and came to the conclusion that I think the fluorescent lighting is what's giving my headaches. So I bought some lamps this weekend. I bought 4 of them from IKEA. I spent about $50 because I bought some extra batteries too. Installed them this morning. Honestly, there's pretty good light already from just the lamps, but I think I still am going to do the donor's choose for the fluorescent covers because it's still just a little too dark in here. But here's lamp number 1, got it by my desk. Lamp number 2 over there, lamp number 3 over there, and lamp number 4 is right there. And that's it. I have no lights on right now. I did turn on some overhead lights during class, but I don't think I really need them. It's like so calm in here too. Like the vibe is just so different. If I could get one more lamp in the back, honestly, I'd feel pretty good about not even needing to turn the overhead lights on. Also, it's dark outside because it's been raining, so there's no light coming in through those tiny little windows, although those don't give much anyways. But if I could just get one more lamp back there, it'd be better. I wonder if I should move that one back there, but I don't even know where an outlet is back there. So I don't know. I might play around with the lights throughout the day, but I just had 6th grade and 5th grade. Now I'm on my plan bell, and with 6th grade and 5th grade, we are going over the lines and spaces, but I had a problem. I wanted to show the lines and spaces episode of Quaver to my 5th graders because we had a lot of new students and the videos aren't working for me on Quaver. So don't know what that's about. So I'm going to investigate that right now because that's a big, huge bummer that I need to figure out, and hopefully I can get it together before my next class gets here. Made it through Monday, and guess what? No headache! Oh my gosh! And it was just a really good day with 6th grade and 5th grade. We reviewed meters again, like we did last week. We reviewed the lines and spaces, and then we played a little bit of the Simon Says beat game. 3rd and 2nd, I ended up completely pulling a lesson out of the air that I've done before, but just not what I planned on doing today because I was still having technical issues with Quaver, and it turns out it was widespread issue, not just me. So that makes me feel better. But I ended up showing them. I watched Vivo this weekend, a new Netflix musical movie. Lin-Manuel wrote the music. It's awesome. But one of the songs is about keeping the beat. I think it's literally called Keeping the Beat. Yeah, pretty sure it's what it's called. So we watched that music video. It's only like 3 minutes, and then we kept the beat by doing the Toolbox song. Then we listened to Franklin Willis's book. Oh my gosh, what's the name of the book? Edward's Rhythm Sticks. There we go. I was like, I know this book. And we tapped along to Edward's Rhythm Sticks. Then we did, in 3rd grade we did a Minecraft rhythm play along. In 2nd grade and then in 3rd grade, that was it. We ended with that. 2nd grade we did the Simon Says beat game, and I just got out of a correlate meeting which ended a little early, but I am now the chair of the parent and family and recognition correlate again this year, which I've done a couple other times. I've been on this one since I started at the school, so it's all pretty much the same every year, but we're planning a couple events. We're planning a costume parade like we usually do. Hopefully we can do it. It'll be all outdoors though, so it'll be weather permitting, and we're also planning some staff events to boost morale, so that's what we were just discussing. And now I just asked for permission for a few things from my administrator, and I'm waiting to hear back on that. But also a big win, I only had 2 things fall off my wall this weekend, and teachers know the struggle of when you hang things up. They always fall, so pretty excited about that. I don't feel like hanging them back up. I'll do it tomorrow morning, and I will probably catch up with you tomorrow morning because I need to go home. We need to sign our lease end agreement with our apartment complex. We need to submit our home insurance, and then we've pretty much done all of our due diligence for moving. So, oh my gosh, this week is our, not our inspection, we did that already. Our, what's it called? where they figure out the value of your home. I know what it is. For some reason I can't think of the word, but you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. We have that this week, and that's nerve-wracking. That's in 2 days. Oh, so we'll see how that goes. I'm nervous about that. But a couple people from the staff, I sent out an email this morning, and a couple of them are giving me boxes, so I'm gonna go collect some of those boxes right now that people saved for me, and then it'll be time to head home, and I need to use the bathroom. Then it'll be time to head home. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I am on my plan bell. I had a first bell plan, which is my favorite. I'm always super productive, and so far I started writing up my September calendar. I submit my donor's choose project for the light covers and 2 more lamps that have a certain kind of bulb. What's it called? Full spectrum bulbs, and 1 little thing of like automatic, not automatic, but a lamp remote thing, so that I don't have to go around and turn everyone on. I can just do it from the remote, and I'm so excited. Hopefully it gets funded sooner rather than later, so I can get these covers up and have a little bit more light in the room, because it looks pretty bright from this, but it's kind of dark in the corner. I don't know, it's not too bad. I definitely think my students adjusted well to it, and they didn't complain or anything, but still, just I'd like it to be a little bit brighter for us, and I'd like to have the option to turn the fluorescent bulbs on if we want to, but I'm not going to do it without those covers, because not having a headache was awesome. Good morning. I just had a kid bust through my room because he was late to school, and when they're here on time in the morning, they walk through my classroom if they're in 4th or 6th grade. They're not supposed to do that when they're late, but I didn't have the heart to tell him that because I really like him, so oh well. But yeah, I'm ready for another day of the same lessons. So big kids, we're doing meter matching, lines and spaces, and then that game. Little kids, we are doing rhythm stick, everything rhythm sticks. So it should be a fun day. I'm really glad I got those I'm really glad I got that donor's choose submit, because I've been avoiding that, but I knew I really needed to do it. And by avoiding it, I mean I started thinking about this on Friday, so I've only been avoiding it for like 1 school day. I also scheduled a meeting for next week to meet with people from our district about retirement, just to like, they give you like updates on your retirement information. I've never done one of those meetings, and now that I'm on year 7, figure it's a good time to just at least know what goes on with it. But yeah, so I also submit a paper this morning for a sick day. At the end of the month, I have an appointment on a Friday, but I just never take sick days. I have like a million saved up. Usually the only time I take them is if I have an appointment, which is rare, because usually I do those in the summer, but this summer I taught almost all summer because I did summer school and Jumpstart, so I need to take a day to get one of my appointments in. So I'm doing that at the end of the month, end of September, because today's August 30th, tomorrow is a new month, so I'm already kind of looking at it as being September already, but I submit that too. So I've been pretty productive today, feeling good, feeling energized, got my coffee, and I'm ready to make it a fabulous day. So one of the other teachers has seen my post about the covers, and I was just looking for them, but I already brought both of them in here, and she was like, I have 2 that I didn't need to use, because she got like a pack of 4 or whatever, and so I just put 1 up, and now I'm about to put another 1 up. Yay! So excited to have at least something. Okay, I definitely noticed an immediate difference. I'm very happy about it. Very happy about it. Made it through the day. I am tired, but no headache again today. So yay for the lamps working. Very exciting stuff for me. I don't feel like talking right now. I'll check in with you later today or tomorrow. I just gotta get out of here. Happy Wednesday. I'm currently on my plan bell, so I'm having one of these little Belvita snack packs and finishing my coffee that I made 4 hours ago. But it is in a hot cup, so it is still hot. Exciting stuff. So far, I've had 5th grade and 4th grade. They did really good. We went over meter again this week, and then we started working on the lines and spaces. With 5th grade, we just kind of had to review the lines and spaces, and then we had time to play Simon Says Beat game. But with 4th grade, we watched the lines and spaces episode, which was really helpful for them. It seemed like they really absorbed it really well. And then we did not have time for Simon Says Beat game, but we did get enough time to watch the episode and then review everything we learned. So far so good. I have 3rd grade, then 1st grade, then first grade than kindergarten. I did end up changing my plan once I had the kindergartners in my room yesterday because I didn't have kindergarten on Monday. So yesterday was my first time seeing them for the week, and I decided to change my plan. I'm doing rhythm sticks with grades 1 and 2 and 3, but I'm not doing it with kindergarten because they just are not ready for that. So instead, or no, did I get out rhythm sticks? Okay, I did get out rhythm sticks, but I did more songs. So we basically did every song we did last week, like Step on the Beat, H-E-L-L-O, you know, my chants and stuff. And then instead of Edward's rhythm sticks, the book that we are doing in 1st and 2nd and 3rd, for the kindergarten, I did, we did Trolls Can't Stop the Feeling dance. We did like 2 dances because they're like a lot of energy still. Yeah, that's what we did. Okay, I'm like confusing myself. I'm like, why do I have scarf videos up? We did not do scarves. Yeah, we did Can't Stop the Feeling from Trolls, the Kids Bop, or Kids Bop. No, it is Kids Bop, the Kids Bop dance. And then Melting from Go Noodle. It's like a yoga routine. But yeah, other than that, my lesson plan has stayed the same. Today's a big day for house stuff because it's our appraisal. I'm really nervous. So hopefully that goes well. Just trying not to really think about it because there's really nothing I can do about it. We did get our first bad news with the house, which had to happen because it was just going too good for too long. The insurance is not going to cover the roof replacement that we need, lame. So we are going to have to pay for that, but we had already agreed to the seller is paying $5,000 in closing costs, so that'll go towards the roof. So we should be able to get the roof fixed by Christmas break. That's kind of the goal, but probably sooner, probably more like Thanksgiving break. So at least that's happening, and we can save money for it, and it's not going to be that expensive because we'll have the $5,000 closing costs, so that's nice. But I'm gonna get to work, watch some stuff I gotta get done. Happy Thursday. I don't think I checked in yesterday afternoon, and now I'm already like 2/3 of the way done with my day today. Just threw on some blue light glasses so I could put my overhead light on so you could see a little bit better. But on my plan bill right now, but it backs up to lunch, so I think I'm actually gonna eat my lunch now because I'm just hungry now, and just socialize during my lunch hour. Talk to my hour, please, lunch 30 minutes. Talk to my team. Did I bring in 2 things of collard greens this week? Guess so. But anyways, it's been pretty good. Had a pretty rough classroom management situation this morning with a group that I just feel like I could have handled better and I didn't, so that was like a bummer. But other than that, classroom management's been pretty good so far this year, and they seem to be learning, so that's good. We're really focusing with the big kids on focusing on note names and rhythms so that we can start ukuleles soon. But to play ukuleles, I want them to be able to read the rhythms themselves and read the notes on the staff themselves. Although we only use G, C, E, and A for most of what we do with ukulele, but still, that's what they have to do. That's like the prerequisite for them getting the ukuleles out. So hopefully we'll start those in like 2 weeks. If we stay on track, that should be the timing. I also have been talking to a professor at the University of Cincinnati today. She's going to be coming by next week to observe me, and then she is going to be bringing her students later this semester, so that's really cool. I've never been observed by a college student in person. I've been observed virtually, but not in person, so that's exciting. And also yesterday I found out at the University of Kentucky, the professor there, who I do not know, shared one of my YouTube videos with her students. So one of her students messaged me on Instagram and was like, oh my gosh, this is so weird, but we watched your video today. It was my music classroom rules and expectations video, which I should totally redo because some of my philosophy on that has shifted. But anyways, that's like the coolest compliment ever and makes me want to, you know, keep going with YouTube. I plan on always doing YouTube, even though it's just kind of a hobby for me. It's not really an extra source of income or anything, but I enjoy doing it for that exact reason. So I'm gonna eat my lunch. I just have cheese, pepperoni, and crackers today for lunch, and drink my water. I'm 32 ounces down. I want to make it to 64 or 96 by the end of my lunch. And I'm just gonna, I don't know, probably play on my phone for a minute, honestly, because I don't feel like thinking for like 10 minutes at least. Happy Friday! I can't believe we made it through the week. It seemed like a really fast week, but super busy week. Also, really proud of my hair today because not only do I have in my long layer extensions down here, but I also have extensions in the little bun to make it look thicker, and I think it looks pretty good. I've got a lot of compliments from the kids, so excited about that. But yeah, I didn't think I could pull off this hairstyle with extensions because the long layer ones are like headband style, but my bestie was looking at it this morning. She's like, I literally can't find the extensions. I love them. I'm like so obsessed. But just had 6th grade. Now I'm on my plan bell. My 6th graders were so much better this week than they were last week. Like I was literally mentally preparing for a bad class, which I shouldn't do because honestly that's like almost asking for it. It's like manifesting it. But just because I know them, I've known them since they were in 2nd grade, it's just like the same behaviors I've been dealing with for 5 years. So not that I'm prejudging them, I am judging them because I know them as people very well. And just the grouping of students I'm not a big fan of this year for this class. But they did amazing. I don't know if they were tired or what. We were missing quite a few kids. We were missing like 8 kids. So there was only like, there's supposed to be like 28. There was like 20. But it was just so much more calm. We got so much done. I think everybody understood what we were working on, which is reading the treble clef and reading rhythms and identifying meters. So I think that went really well. I can't remember if I vlogged yesterday afternoon or not, but yesterday afternoon I had another situation similar to that where I was mentally preparing myself for the 1st grade class I had to be really bad because they were the worst class that I saw last week, and honestly the worst class I've had in years. Like I felt like a brand new teacher, like I'd never taught before. Like that's how out of control the class got, and maybe to an outsider it didn't seem that out of control, but like that's how it felt to me because I'm used to a certain level of control in my classroom and it was just not being maintained or even close to met last week. So I went into the class thinking here we go again, but I did prepare. Like I prepared a more active lesson, more movement. We were doing rhythm sticks, which my team, when I told them that I was going to get out rhythm sticks, they were like, you're crazy. Like with that class specifically, because they've all had trouble with them too. They're like, you're a crazy person. But they did wonderful. So I was really happy for them. And mind you, when I'm mentally expecting these bad classes to happen, I don't project that energy onto the students. Of course, it's not like they're coming in and I'm like, here we go. Like I always, to the students, it appears I'm just as excited about that class as everyone else. But realistically, when you teach 28 classes, there's some that are going to be better and there's some that are going to be worse, mostly due to just behavior and the kids that are in the class and how their personalities clash or work cohesively. So I'm never going into it in front of the students with that mindset. Just like in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, this might be a long day. But both of those classes this week, I think I did a lot of preparation on my end to fix some issues in the front before they showed up, and it must have worked because it was like really good for both of them. I'm really happy about everything, how that's turned out this week. My lessons have gone really well. Next week we are going to continue with the treble clef staff and move on to composing rhythms, and then the following week we should be doing ukuleles with grades 4 to 6 and 2 of the 3rd grade classes. So 2 of the 3rd grade classes are going to be doing what 4th through 6th grade is doing, and 2 of the 3rd grade classes are going to be doing what K to 2, or what 1 and 2 are doing, and then K kind of has its own thing. But 2 of the 3rd grade classes are just not ready to be challenged that way, and 2 of them are, so I'm just kind of diversifying the lessons there. But it's nice that I can group them into like age bands, and it works for me, it works for my students, and it makes my job a lot easier. I did find out something really exciting last night, which is that I was nominated for the EduChoice Awards as Outstanding Music Educator. I have no idea who nominated me. I'm gonna be honest, when I got the email, I didn't even open it. I got it like a month ago, I guess, because I think just by the subject and never hearing about it, I kind of thought it was spam, so I feel really bad about that because it is definitely a legitimate thing. It's just a new thing, and some of my favorite companies are collaborating. We Are Teachers, Right Stuff Chicks are collaborating with them to do this awards ceremony, so that's awesome. I can't attend the awards ceremony, unfortunately, although it sounds super fun. I would totally go if I could, but I'll already be in the Dominican Republic. But I'm really excited to be nominated. If you nominated me, then thank you. But there's some really awesome music educators on that list, so I'm really grateful to be considered even just in the rankings with them. That's like a huge compliment. So that was really exciting to find out, and I like posted about it on Facebook, just like, hey, just found out I was nominated for this. If you guys want to vote, here's a link. And one of my staff members shared it in our like school Facebook page, like it's a private group for teachers, and was like, everybody let's vote. So I thought that was so nice, because like I wasn't gonna share it with our staff or ask them to do that, but the fact that someone took it upon themselves to do that was really nice. So that kind of made my day too. But yeah, so far it's been a good teaching week. I've been tired just because my body's just not used to talking all day, moving so much, and just the stress that comes with teaching, but it's been a good week so far, and I'm hoping the rest of the day goes just as well. It's Friday, stepping outside to get some fresh air really quick, but I'm so happy I made it through the week. This week went awesome. If you have watched this whole thing, I super appreciate you. Hopefully it was entertaining. Give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are.